We start by drafting financially, but yet we have to get involved in our local government and at our county levels. The draft is just the beginning. But what about those who are on the ground, who may not be as privileged as some of us who are in diaspora? I want them to be proud of us that we are supporting their hands. You know, if you remember the story of the children of Israel going through the wilderness after they crossed the Red Sea, there was a time when some of the people were tired and weary. Yes, we do have some who are tired and weary, but they had an enemy. They were called the Amalekites. And believe it or not, the Amalekites were cousins to the children of Israel. They came from behind and started fighting them. But God gave Moses a strategy. He said, Moses, send Joshua to go to the battlefront to fight the Amalekites. Mind you, they were their cousins. But you go up to the mountain and you raise your hands and pray and lift it up. And from that vantage point, you can see what is happening in the battlefield. And what did Moses observe? When he raised up his hands, like I'm raising mine today, guess what? The children of Israel were winning. When he was tired and lowered his hands, the enemy was losing, or were winning, having the upper hand. So he had his brother Aaron and another helper called They came, took, took a piece of rock, he sat on it, and then each one of them lifted the left hand or the right hand. And so Moses' hand stayed up till evening, and Israel defeated Amalek in that battle. That's the reason why I'm sharing this story. But then God told Moses, write this in the archives of Israel because I will continually have war with Amalek for all generations. Why are we here today? We're coming to lift up the hands of the people on home front, our ARFs, lifting the hands for our diplomatic front, lifting the hands to see that our refugees are taken care of, lifting up the hands to make sure that even our internally display, our wounded, those of our men and women who are incarcerated just because they are Amazonian for no other reason, that they win at home front, they win in the refugee camp, and they win even on the diplomatic front, and we find ourselves home soon. Please, that's why I'm drafting. Have you ever thought, just pause for yourself for a moment and think, why am I really drafting? Let me be frank. Many of you may take vacation and go to a theme park. $1,000 in your vacation will be burnt out in a day. But this is what we are doing. We are making history. We're part of the history. What we are doing here today has we're doing something that has a two front. I shared with my honorables in the house. I said, our draft is like taking one stone now and shooting two birds in flight. Remember, I didn't say the word in flight. One stone doing that, it's a miracle. And it will be done. Why do I say that? When we draft, it sends a message to any disgruntled person, those who are black legs, red legs, green legs, whatever they may call themselves, those who are Kupas, whatever, disappointed or whatever, it sends them that message. And it also sends La République the message that we mean business. We are not backing out. We are not backing down. We are standing strong and we will stand firm till we get to Boya. God bless Ambazonia. Short live the struggle and long live Ambazonia.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lobati. You have said it all, and I think that is wonderful motivation. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Mabry,
Yes.
just before you go ahead,
Thank
please.
you, Speaker. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you, Madam.
Speaker, thank you.
Thank you, Speaker.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Queen Esther, congratulations.
Speaker, congratulations.
Please, Queen Esther.
I'm mourning my family.
Queen Esther.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
I communicate. Come back, go ahead.
Mabry, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
You must have won the lottery and changed all your contacts. I've lost everything. I thought I could talk to you in the background. Okay.
Yes, I could. Okay.
When you can send me some contacts, please. We can't do this without talking in the background.
Okay.
Yeah. That's just a caution on time management, please, to next speakers. And if possible, could we move the speakers after the main event, after the president's speech, please? And then we can interrupt them while we draft along, because very soon people will be dozing off and we will miss the main event. Just a thought. But I should have discussed this with you in the background. But sorry, I tried to get
Okay.
you.
So
Just see what you can do to tweak the program.
Okay. All right. So we want to move quickly to get a word from the Judicial Committee Chair, Barrister.
Mama, just a second. I think what we're saying here is, if we don't mind, interlude, the people will be speaking. Let's go to the president to speak. We start the program and we will stop at some point, have people speak. That way we don't lose time for people to go to bed without money.
Okay, so we go straight to the president now?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay.
Please just give us a few minutes. We want to record the presidency.
Thank you, sir, about that. Thank you so much. Yes.
Okay. Is His Excellency the VP ready to introduce the president? VP Ate? VP Ate?
Mr. Vice President, are you there?
I don't think he's in the house, eh?
He was.
He was.
He is.
When you are ready.
He is.
He is?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Vice President, can you be ready to present or introduce the president when Paddy is ready?
Maybe we need to unmute him.
I did send him the request to unmute, but he's a co-host, so
he can unmute himself.
Mhm.
He may just be distracted.
Yes. Paddy, are you ready?
Not yet.